Hey guys, Sam here, and welcome back to Pixel Juice. Okay, let's get one thing out of the way, straight away. I know it's been a while. And since our last video in mid-2019, a lot's happened in the world. Of course, by that I mean, the next generation of video games consoles has been released. And I don't bloody own either of them, because I'm poor. I'm a massive Resident Evil fan, not the movies. They're crap! It's a game series that we featured prominently in the past on the channel. Oh my god! As again, I'm poor, please sign up to my OnlyFans page. I don't have a PlayStation 5 to play through the new Maiden demo, so I wanted to express my excitement by making a quick video on what I'm looking forward to seeing. Overall, there are definitely 4 reasons I'm looking forward to getting stuck right into the game. A real good couple of features I'm looking forward to getting my hands on. And today, I'm going to be listing them in this video. So, without further delay, here are the top 4 reasons I'm looking forward to Resident Evil 8 Village. Number 1, the game's location. In Resident Evil 4, we were whisked off to the magical world that is an undisclosed location in rural Spain, bringing the horror to Europe for the first time. Moving the game setting away from the US expanded the world of Resident Evil and gave the developers a chance to explore fresh and exciting locations, other than creepy city streets, abandoned labs, and spooky mansions. This time, we were exploring creepy village streets, abandoned labs, and a spooky castle. Fast forward to 2021 and Resident Evil 8, we're returning to the sunny lands of Europe. This time, jetting off to Romania, the birthplace of everyone's favourite sucker, Count Dracula himself. Whoa! With the shift back to the EU, not you, an overall gloom of Resident Evil 4. From claustrophobic cabins and dark woods full of ghoulies, to the extravagant halls and blood-soaked dungeons of the sinister castle owned by Lady Dimitrescu? Lady Dimitrescu. You know, the tool one, the tool lady. It's a welcome and refreshing turn to this type of location, and I'm looking forward to exploring every nook and cranny of it, tracking down all of the items and collectibles that will no doubt be scattered across the map, including those little goat things you shoot at. Number 2, item management. We all know that in this life, there's very little as satisfying as organising your briefcase in Resident Evil 4. Even a million of those most satisfying YouTube videos don't even compare. It's not even close on a satisfying-o-meter. The item management systems in Resident Evil games have always been one of their unique and defining features. Allowing you a very limited quantity of items you can carry at any one time leaves you on edge as you make the agonising decision to either pick up or leave behind that extra box of ammo or healing item. The system has been overhauled a few times throughout the years, but none more drastic than the briefcase system in Resi 4. It's almost like its own little Tetris-style minigame, giving you a certain amount of square spaces with each item taking up a defined amount of them, forcing you to rotate, move, and reorganising items to fit them in. As proudly announced in the recent gameplay showcase,
some of you will remember a similar management system in Resident Evil 4.
This system returns for 8. It also allows you to pause from the action and gives you a little time to breathe as your face is bashed in by Van Helsing. What? Early on, you'll most likely run out of room pretty quickly, but from the gameplay shown, it looks as though the Duke will be on hand to sell you case-size upgrades. Speaking of the Duke... Number 3. The Merchant. I just can't tell you how happy it made me to see this mysterious sleazebag light up his cigar at the end of the second trailer.
If it's just looking, window shop away.
Upgrading weapons, buying gun accessories, and claiming unlockables is always a real highlight of the Resident Evil series, and to me, peaked in Resident Evil 4 and 5. The new merchant, known only as the Duke, will pop up in many places during Ethan's horrifying adventure. From the initial menu shown in the gameplay reveal, it looks like we'll be able to buy survival supplies, including healing items and ammo recipes for the new crafting system, as well as purchasing new gear and upgrading weapons in the gunsmithy menu. There's also a third menu option, not shown off in the gameplay reveal. However, if I were a betting man, I'd imagine this is where you'll sell your items for cold, hard cash. I, for one, however, am not too keen on delving into the Duke's purse. Ugh. Welcome back, merchant, or Duke, whoever you are, you've been gone way too long. Number 4, the enemies. Resident Evil has a long history of colourful enemies, terrifying nasties that want you dead. Last time in Resi 7, the main antagonists that Ethan had to fight off were everyone's favourite cannibal family, the Bakers.
Killing people and having fun, they can do it if they want. Loving family, that's what we do.
Welcome to the family, son.
Jack Baker and his all-American, all-hillbilly family would stalk you around the halls of their home as you would try to escape their traps and serious house neglect. Even though I loved the Baker family and thought they were full of character with great designs, I couldn't help but get a bit tired of the basic moulded enemies that would lunge out of the darkness to eat your face. They were just gloopy, generic, scary monsters that didn't feel as threatening as a shuffling corpse, a licker, or a big, scary toad-looking thing. This time, though, it looks like the amount of enemy types has really been ramped up, with a load of new firsts for the series, including what appear to be werewolves, a towering monster of some kind, and vampire women who turn into bugs for some reason. Speaking of the witches, a lot like the Baker family, it seems obvious that they'll be the game's main boss characters, following you around the castle and subjecting you to horrors beyond your wildest fantasies. Harkening back to the original Resident Evil 4 designs before the game was overhauled to the Resident Evil 4 we know today, there could even be some supernatural enemies. Maybe those creepy dog things will return, or maybe a ghost or two. We'll have to see. So that's been the top 4 reasons why I'm really looking forward to playing through Resident Evil 8 when it finally drops on May 7th. Of course, there are a bunch of other reasons I want the game, including the mind-bending puzzles and storyline.
Chris?
But if I'd have included them, I wouldn't have been able to make that shit joke at the start of the video. You know, claiming the 4 vampire women were the 4 reasons I'm looking forward to the game. So yeah. Oh, we have a laugh here, don't we? With that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Whenever that might be.